Hey guys, welcome back to this series of our business empire. So in this video today, we're going to mainly be focusing on sprucing up our build. So we're going to basically redo our building. We're going to rip everything out and put everything back in, and it's going to be beautiful. So sit tight, grab some popcorn, grab some water, and enjoy this YouTube video. Thank you guys. Alright guys, so because we have $14,000, we're gonna be redoing the shell of this build. I know we've already redone it in like one of the other episodes, but I'm gonna go ahead and just build up a nice sturdy structural shell, and then we can work from there. So we might not have enough money, but we'll see what we can do from there. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Think I need to save most of this stuff. Rip it all out. Might as well save like everything just in case. Except for the windows and stuff, obviously. I think that's a pretty good size. I don't really want it too big, too wide. More tall, if anything. But I would say we could go to 2. And then I just like to add a little bit of extra spice. Instead of using stairs, I like to use platforms because I think it looks better, in my opinion. So I'll just do 1 square wide around the whole building just because why not? Adds a little bit of detail. So it's kind of a square. But I guess we could also maybe we could take out a chunk in the middle here. And then have 2 restrooms right there. We could take out another chunk over here. I'd say maybe a smaller chunk. You know, like if we're messing around a little bit. And then we can go ahead and delete these walls. Boop, boop. Just like that. I think this floor went in a little bit too, so we can put that back up. There we go. And this side as well. Beautiful. Okay, so that way we don't just have one ugly rectangle. And then we could use this side. Well, first of all, we should probably hire that up. Anyways, then we can use this side to create bathrooms over here. Well, we could do some shower rooms too. I don't see why not. Okay. We can keep those there for now. Anyways, I think in the back area, we'll have to see what we're gonna do here because this can be like his little backyard area. We can make. I'm not fully sure what to do yet. But we should put some outside stairs in the back. So I would do like these black ones. Let's go down. I'd probably put them on the side here. Because then I can do a tiny little platform right there. And then that will work out just fine, won't it? And then we can add this mesh on here. Is it this mesh does match the fence? Yeah, that looks good. So then what we would do is add our house up here. This spacious area. But this time I think that we should do a little outside area up here this way. Just so that we have a little outdoors patio or whatever you want to do. You know. So that way your Sims can go out there and hang out. Check it out. This does look a little weird there, but maybe we can just ignore that because I don't know why. I wish that you could just pick one side to do the railing on. You don't notice it too bad. Anyways, and maybe we can add a little wall right here. Let's not add a wall there. I mean, like right here. And then that can look more structured. And we could probably put some little plants in there. So anyways, I say we remove that. Oops, wrong one. We've got to do it like this, right? So that then it matches the build. Maybe we can even try this out and see how that looks right there. I don't think that that would be too bad. I think we'll keep that side like that, and we could add some pillars to make it look more normal. Obviously, it's going to look really blank at first. So, and I think we should also pull this out just like one more, and we can add little pillars at the bottom. So that way it's not so flat and boring. And I think we'll just keep that layer. Okay, this does not need a roof. I wonder if we can just add it right here and put it down. Let's see where we want to put the half wall at, guys, because we got to make sure it looks good. Looks good. We could also put like some plants up here and stuff, especially if we did like a little ladder upstairs. That could be, let's do a ladder. Why not? I think it would look nice. We can do this eco-friendly one. Well, do I need to put it up here? Oh, that's where the roof is. That's why. Well, so if the door, we could always put this on the outside. I wonder if he can get up there. I think I might have to remove that one. That's okay. Okay, so this is gonna be basically the basic shell of the outside, which I think it looks pretty good. So then we'll have to start doing the details and making it look a little bit more pretty. So let's do this pack, which you guys know I love this one. It looks kind of like a container. It's pretty cool. I think I would do more brick at the bottom though. I would do this. Wow. The lighting's gotta be better. Let's see how this brick works on the bottom. Because I do like the brick. Okay, so if we do the brick on the bottom, and then let's say we do the paneling on the top. I think this would look good. I think it looks good, guys. Look at that. That looks pretty nice so far. Okay, now we've got a... We don't need that necessarily, but we could see how it looks. If we did a brown... No, we'd have to do the black. Yes, that looks good. Except for you can't do it by the stairs. I'm wondering if we could just ignore that or cover it up somehow. We'll have to see. We're gonna need this for the top of the half wall. Yep. Black. And then if we want to do the roofing, I don't know if I necessarily like this new one because I feel like it doesn't really match anything. Like it just doesn't look black to me. Like versus if we did this one. Or, hear me out, we could do glass. That might be cool. Let's try that. And then let's do a black trim around that. Hey, that looks good. So, I think we've got down the color and the shape of it. We need to add some columns here. So that way it doesn't just look like it's floating. I do like the more like sturdy looking ones like these ones. You know, I actually really like the way that that sits, and I like the unique design of it. It makes it kind of look like it's got a cornered in there. I think it looks good. Let's do one more right there. And let's do one more right there. I think I would probably do a little bit thicker though. Not... Is this going to be the same size? No, that's too thick. That... Everything might be too thick, or it would be... Yeah, that one's got to be like the perfect size already. I like it though. I think it's different. It makes it look like it's holding it up. Over here is good. But then we have this area over here. I might close that area up. So just that way, just so it doesn't look silly. Which means we would change this side. So this side's not going to be the bathroom anymore because we can't get the shape that we want. But these two sides can still be the restrooms. And I think that'll be good. So if we do build like that, and then we have this side open and this side's closed, I think that'll look just fine. So now let's pick out our flooring here. Let's do our businesses and hobbies. Ba-ba-da. We do have that, but too much brick. Well, unless if we did, there's not even like a white that would match it. There is this. No, I think that's just too much. I think just for outside, just doing this concrete would look fine. Maybe a little darker. Get it to match. Boom. I think that looks great. We should still bring that one in one more. And then everything else can be grass pretty much, which is fine. Or we could do the whole lot concrete, but I don't really like doing that. I don't want to do the whole lot concrete. Let's just do this concrete. Okay, and then now I'm gonna need some foundation color. I think that's the wrong one though. I've got to do platform trims. Which I do just like that. Oh, crud. Can I not do this without it getting rid of those? Which, that's the problem. Always the problem, guys. Let me see what I can cook up here. Okay, guys, I have figured out a style. Now, it does look a little bit different, a little goofy, a little unique, but I like it because personally, it makes it kind of look like these are like cut and built perfectly for a building to sit on top of them, which I know that's not actually how it is, but I actually really like it just because it's different. So we've got the front here. I have the front door, and I've tested that everything works. This corner is a little goofy, but I think if we add some plants there, it won't look so bad. Like some bushes and, you know, just some stuff to make it look like there's plants there. Okay, there we go. I think if we add the plants like that in the corner, it makes it look more natural, like it's supposed to be there. So I just kind of like resized and squeezed some things in there. And they do glitch over a little bit, but you can't really see it. So I think it looks good. And it looks pretty normal. Okay, now a hard part for me is windows. So I think I would leave those for last. I probably would more focus on the outside. Now I do want like a plant wall over here with a big window. I feel like it's just perfect. Let's see what type of windows that this pack has. We have this one, but that's way too big. Maybe more. I wonder if we can do... We could just do like 2 of those windows. And then if we get to plant, we could put it like that so it looks built in. So it looks built into the step, especially if we do black. And then it looks more built in there. And it's like this cozy little area that you can come and sit on the step and hang out outside, and it's just nice. I like it a lot. Let's see. We could do a window there and a window there. I know those are bathrooms, but we can have curtains on the inside. And then this is more the back area, which I don't think people would really need to see out back. And this is just gonna look goofy here because there's just nothing I can do about it with the stairs and the railing. We can just ignore it. It doesn't have to be something. It can be nothing. So this is how you would get up to his house. So I'm not really sure what to do back here yet. I do know we could get our trash can back here because it is in the back. Could put it right there. And probably I would get more than one trash can because it's like a... No, not stairs. Trash can. That's gonna go in the ground, but I'll fix that in a second here. Nope, wrong button. Okay, let's do the Sims 3 camera. And then we can rotate it holding Alt and the mouse down. And you can also slide it somewhere. Now this we can lift up and then move it. Right here. Kind of like it's a little messy, but, you know, not too messy. Now, I can't tell if those are floating or not, so hopefully they're not. But we can make one of them like a recycled one. So we could do the green one. And then the blue one. So we got our trashies back there. And these are just tiny little designs I'm going to do because we're not made of money right now, you know. We still got to save up. So I say because we have all access points, we go ahead and we go in the store and start doing what we think we need to do. So I think it would be cool, which is doesn't really make sense, but if you put a bar in a tattoo shop, realistically, very dangerous, but money maker, right? So I think we can have a bar in our tattoo shop. I think that would be really cool. So what I would do here, which we can use this to kind of go around over here. And then we can put this platform down or up. I think we'll put it up, and this can be the bar area. And then you can go ahead and just delete the fencing. And it's like, voila, perfect. And then add that all around it. And you have this little top area. We are going to need lights in here as well. We'll need lights outside too, but I don't know if I want to waste money on that yet. We could do this cool little light for the bar. So then it's like the bar area. And then I think, I don't know if I want to do any cool lights or if we want to just do regular saucer lights. We do have these. I really like these lights, but I say we do these lights so it looks fancier. Maybe we should move them over here. And then I can still do this light, like right here, so it kind of brightens up the area still. So we got our beautiful lights. I would probably change these. I don't know what color to do them yet though, because we haven't done the walls. Can't change the color of that. And then the bathrooms are over here. Is there a female and a male, or are they just both? Oh look, we do have one. Yeah. I do actually like that door a lot. Or these ones. Probably, actually, yeah, I would do the more brown ones. They look pretty. Okay, so we have our male and our female side. And we should probably get a bar because then we can get a custom, or not a customer. Well, I hope we get customers, but then we can get an employee to get up in this and rock this bar. We could do a little circular thing like this, or we could do a smaller bar. I think maybe a smaller bar might look cute, especially because this bar is really pretty. And we could push it back. I still don't fully know what colors I want in here, because I guess I should probably do the coloring first. Which I would want this wallpaper. We could do green still. Green is very nice. Or we could do a more poppy orangey color. I kind of do like that. And then maybe we can do some brick. We can do a brick wall over here. And then we can do a brick wall over here. And I think that would look good. Oops. And then we should maybe change these lights to more black. Just so then that way it kind of matches. And we could do that because it kind of matches the wall a little bit, but it's a more low color, which would be good. And I do know... Where's my favorite wood at? Where's my favorite wood? Right here. I love this new wood. It's so good. So I will be doing that. We could do darker or the lighter. I kind of do like the lighter color because then it goes good with the dark colors. And I think it looks good. Alright, let's go ahead and get some bar seats now. Now that we have our colors figured out. Everything. There are these new bar seats right here, which we could do black. Or we could do this leather. There's this lighter leather. Or there's a green. I kind of like the green. It kind of goes with the vibe. We put a little plant up here. Could put a plant there too. I think it would look cute to have a little plant over in this corner. Do that little white color. I know, I kind of go overboard to have this little plant here. I love plants, okay? They just look really good. Maybe we could think about that one. Where's the new statue? Right here. So I would put this statue. Well, actually, I probably do want move objects back on. And if you turn on the Sims 3 camera again, then you can rotate it. So yeah, I'd probably put that. I like to do like that more creamy color. Make this more like a beautiful artsy area. That's what you gotta do with the plants and stuff that you have. I know, we've already used this plant, but I like it a lot. Well, no, I can't use it again because it's like right there. That would just be silly, wouldn't it? I need more messier plants like this one over here. Does that go through the wall? Nope, it does not, so that's good. And then we need a smaller plant on the ground. Yeah, okay, so that's like our little artsy plant area, you know, where you could just vibe. I like having little areas like that. It just makes sense. And then we could put a chair over here. And I do like the beat up leather vibe. It looks good. Yeah, because all the other ones just look nice. So I kind of like that leathery vibe. And I think it mixes in with some of the other blacks that we have. So we have our chair there. And then I think we could have our selling wall back here for now. And we can put our tattoo table smack dab in the middle for now. And I do like the color that it is. It's kind of grungy, you know, kind of worn out. Then I would just put that right there. Except for maybe I would rotate it a little bit like that. And I'd probably change the color of this to be this messier black one. Nope, we don't want to do that. Okay, so I gotta have at least one bathroom downstairs, so I'll just put that there for now. And then I say, let's move upstairs, because I would like to do some of my house as well. Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. I'll just put 2 lights in there for now. So this area over here could probably end up being a bathroom, because that just makes sense to me. And we could probably push it out just a little bit right there. Nope, never mind. We can't do that. It wants to do the columns. Yeah, okay. So that makes sense. I need to fix these columns first now. Before I do anything else, I gotta fix these dang columns. And they should be good now. So upstairs I have, which we can cover up these little columns with stuff, but this will be the bathroom and then bedroom and little office or like clothing area. And then this will be the kitchen, which I'll have a big opening, and then the living room because it's kind of a small building. So let's go ahead and get the doors in here first, because we might not have that much to start with. So yeah, if we do this big like opening right here, I'm not sure what color to do it yet, but we could probably just stick with white for now. And then we'll need a bedroom door, which I like just this basic door. We did a brown, a door in here. Okay, this layout should be pretty good. I am gonna need another toilet. So it's gonna look really bad for a while, obviously. Wait, why does that go through the wall? I might have to do a little fence area over here. I like how that's sunken in the ground. Okay. Nope, it still goes through. I wonder if people can still buy this. Sure, there's no like wooden toned ones. Yes, there is right there. That would match. Oh yeah, that actually does match right there. So that should be great. Let's do some tile up in here. So we're just gonna use this nice tile that we got. It's kind of a big bathroom up there, I noticed. We'll need some more wallpaper. We can do green wallpaper in the bathrooms. It will be pretty. And I want... Why is that going to get rid of that column? That just doesn't make sense. Anyways, I want greenish wallpaper in my house, which we can just stick with that for now. And then we can change it. Maybe a yellowy bathroom. And I don't understand why that keeps getting rid of my columns, like anytime I do anything. There we go. Okay, so we have $721 left, and this is what the upstairs house looks like so far. It's not the best. I still have to cover up some of these little pieces, but for now, it's not looking too bad, and we have like everything that we need. And then we have our whole downstairs area, which is actually looking pretty good so far. So we have our little plant artsy corner area with our couch. And then a little bar area. And this is where the selling wall is. I kind of put it in the ground because I thought it looked cool and it matches. And then our 2 bathrooms. Only one of them we have stuff in, but that's okay. And we have our little tattoo center. And then here is the outside. So this has the roof, which I haven't quite fixed yet, but... And I think on the roof here we'll do the easels, because I think this is a great spot. People can come up here and do art. But anyways, here's the outside so far. I haven't added like windows or any extra exterior because we're kind of running out of money. We've got this side, and here's the back. So this is where you get into his house at, and also where you can go upstairs. So I'm making all of this public. And then the inside here will be private. And then we've got this side. So we have a little sitting area. So in a real world, so that way you could sit on a step. And I also have not put a curtain on this yet, but that's okay. No one needs to know. So this is the build we've got so far. And I think it's coming out pretty good. But I think we'll leave it here, and then in the next episode, we can go ahead and open up our business some more, make some more money, meet some more people, maybe get a tattoo, and then we can build up our business more as we go. But I do think in the next episode, it would be good to get a tattoo and maybe go out and make some friends and do some fun stuff, and also possibly get an employee that can run the bar. But I say that is going to be it for this episode, and I hope that you guys have an amazing day, night, week, whatever it is for you. See ya.